The Young and the Restless, Y&R spoilers for Tuesday, April 22, reveal that Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, will risk Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, wrath as Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, prepares to take a big step. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, will also cause some trouble, so here's what Y&R fans can expect. For starters, Phyllis will get under Sally Spectra's, Courtney Hope's skin. There will be some tension over Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, especially now that he fears Phyllis might bail on Abbott Communications because Daniel Romolotti Jr., Michael Grazietti, bailed first. Phyllis will stir the pot with Sally, who might push Phyllis buttons right back. You can bet Phyllis won't like it much if Sally mentions Billy's job offer. Since Billy considered replacing Phyllis with Sally as a backup plan, Sally might gloat about that. However, Phyllis might point out that she's Billy's first choice and that she's not going anywhere. Even if Phyllis can't convince Daniel to get back on board at Abbott Communications, she may assure Billy that she's still all in on making this company the best it can be. Daniel feels like that's where Phyllis belongs, so she may ultimately agree with him. Of course, that still leaves Daniel with a problem of his own. Daniel is feeling directionless in the aftermath of Heather Stevens' Vale Bloom demise and all the other family chaos he's dealt with in recent months. Now Daniel finally has a chance to breathe, but he feels blocked creatively. Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, will do her best to spark some new ideas for Daniel, who'll eventually settle on a plan that he needs her help to pull off. While Tessa lifts Daniel's spirits, Claire will give Kyle updates on what she's decided, that is if he's still on the same page. It looks like Claire will be ready to move forward with Kyle's suggestion about living together. Since Victoria Newman, Amelia Heimel, will remain in protective mom mode, she might warn Kyle about provoking Victor's fury. If Kyle and Claire go through with living under the same roof, Victor could certainly retaliate. Kyle already made it clear to Claire that it was worth the risk to him. Even so, Claire may want to make sure Kyle still feels that way now that moving in together is about to become a reality. Despite Victor's inevitable revenge, Kyle may stand his ground and make some predictions about this big step with Claire being the right call. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Claire and Kyle have much more drama ahead of them, so stay tuned for any stunning Victor news to come. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, is heating up with explosive drama this Tuesday, April 22, as Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, risks everything by standing up to Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, prepares for a life-changing decision, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, stirs the pot in classic fashion. Here's everything you need to know about the shocking twists ahead. Phyllis versus Sally, a battle of wits and egos. Phyllis Summers is back in full force, and this time she's setting her sights on Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. With Daniel Romolotti Jr., Michael Grazietti, officially out of Abbott Communications, tensions are running high, especially since Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, is worried Phyllis might follow suit. But Phyllis isn't going anywhere. In fact, she's ready to remind Sally exactly who's in charge. When Sally drops hints about Billy's backup plan, Aka replacing Phyllis with her, Phyllis fires back with a smirk, making it clear she's Billy's top pick and she's not stepping aside. Will Sally back down? Not a chance. These two fiery women are headed for a showdown, and with Billy caught in the middle, someone's ego is about to get bruised. Meanwhile, Daniel is struggling after Heather's death and his own career crisis, but Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, might just be the creative spark he needs to bounce back. Kyle and Claire's dangerous gamble. Will Victor destroy them? Claire Newman is ready to take the next step with Kyle, but is Victor Newman going to let that happen? After Kyle's bold suggestion that they move in together, Claire is finally on board, but Victoria Newman, Amelia Heimel, is far from thrilled. As a protective mother, Victoria warns Kyle that defying Victor comes with consequences. And let's be real, when has the mustache ever taken betrayal lightly? If Kyle and Claire go through with this, Victor's revenge could be brutal. But Kyle isn't backing down. He's all in with Claire, even if it means losing everything. Will Victor crush Kyle's career? Sabotage his relationship? Or worse? One thing's for sure, this battle is just beginning, and the fallout could change Genoa City forever. Daniel's crisis. Will Tessa save him? While Phyllis and Sally clash at Abbott Communications, Daniel is drowning in self-doubt. After Heather's tragic death and his messy breakup with Lily, he's lost his creative drive.